What were the particular gaps which you observed?
I observed it also because people told us this, that many of the municipalities in fact they lack practical experience of how to plan, how to prepare, how to keep it going, how to prepare a project for particularly this area of work. So the technical capacity to carry through is, my impression is the biggest gap. For many of them, financial resources will also be a gap, but that's not necessarily for all of them the biggest problem. And then I think a gap is focus among many competing priorities. To now say Philippines is highly disaster prone. It has just hit our region. Let's make sure that we are using the opportunities now to mitigate future impact. We have the resources and we have the partnerships. Let's move on this agenda. So that's a bit of a leadership and a political drive. We had the opportunity to be on the 40th day morning and the groundbreaking ceremony, but and of course with many people with the attention of the president. So this time we did not have a face-to-face, but I really hope I can do that in the future.
There are policies in place with regard to risk reduction, but there are also climate-related policies that we need to comply with. But how integrated are these based on UN standards? Are we complying? Is the Philippines complying?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's fair to say that Philippines is at the cutting edge, really at the front line of this, and leading in the thinking and execution of how to integrate the impact of climate variability, which leads to more weather-related disasters, and overall disaster risk reduction, which is of course multi-hazard. So climate-related disasters one piece, but also seismic risks and other areas. So Philippines now has the instruments to do this, but I should also say it's fair to say it's quite new in all countries, this determination to do the integration. It's to save resources, money, to use institutional capacity better. So of course what we hope to do now is to work with Philippines over the next few years to both support but also to follow the progress of this approach and do everything we can to really make it work.
Well, thank you. And finally, by the way, if you meet with the Secretary General, what would you tell him about your visit in the country?
I will tell him that he's very supportive already. He knows that Philippines is a disaster-prone country. And I will ask him if he would kindly put on his next agenda when he meets the President of the Philippines to highlight the opportunity really to give top priority to reducing risk.